Hello, everybody. It is I, your friendly neighborhood INFP, and welcome back to today's episode where we ask, what is MBTI? Now, this is, of course, for those of you who don't know what MBTI is, or for the people who go, I got my type from 16 personalities, which instinctively causes the rest of us to go something like,
No, God! No, God, please, no! 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 No!
yeah. So MBTI was created by Isabella Myers and Myers Briggs, and I know I'm going over things that all of you who are in the MBTI space already know, but bear with me. This is for the new people, so that they don't go on to 16personalities.com and take a test and find out that they're very precious INFJs, when really they might be an ISFP, ISTP, INTJ, whatever, ISTJ, you know, the whole slew of things. So, Isabella Myers and Catherine Briggs created the system based off of Carl Jung's work, who created the cognitive functions of which each type, INFP, ENFP, all the dichotomies you get are based off of. And the reason they did this was, one, to help with the war effort, and two, to help people find their place in the workforce, like the laymen who didn't really know what their specialty was, what they were good at, why there was so many problems. So they're like, well, let's study people for, I think it was 20 years that they studied people. It was an absurdly long time in which they studied people and wrote down their speculations. And I still laugh every time I hear somebody say, oh, but they weren't real psychologists. They didn't go to university. They were just housewives. I'm looking at you, Adam, from Adam Ruins Everything. So, continuing on, they created the system to help people, and they created the book Gifts Differing, which, if you want to check it out, I may have read it, I may not have read it, I'm not entirely sure. But they created that book, and it would become like one of the core flagships of the MBTI types as they went on. Now, in more modern days, people are looking at that book going, is it as accurate? What about these other things? Because psychology isn't a hard science, things change, and it's kind of like wibbly wobbly and a little bit confusing. So that is essentially MBTI. No, it is not like astrology as some would state, because astrology says that you are destined to be this based off of your star sign, and your star sign will dictate your future because reasons. Whereas MBTI is more, you got this personality based off of when you were born and other circumstances, and that is why you do the things you do in life. It doesn't predict your future by any stretch of the means, or why you're this or that based on future blah. As you can tell, I don't really like astrology. So yeah, that is MBTI in a nutshell. And once again, please don't make us go
Hang in there.
by going on to 16 personalities. I'll talk about that in another episode, but with that being said, we'll leave it off here.